All right, so it's June 23rd, 2023, and I liked yesterday's program so much that I basically did the same thing today. I set a timer on my smart device so that every 10 minutes while I was on my run, I would be notified via a vibration on my wrist, and so then I would basically drop and do 10 push-ups. And basically I doubled my volume. Yesterday I ended up doing only 2 sets of 10 push-ups. Today I did 4 sets of 10 push-ups at the 10-minute intervals. Yesterday's run was over an hour, and somehow mentally I didn't find that would be a safe endeavor for me to take on for the full hour every 10 minutes. Because every time I did push-ups, I noticed that my heart rate went up at least 2 categories. And in fact, today it went to, it briefly touched the 190s, and that's at the extreme higher end of my, upper end of my heart rate. And so much so that when I started running, it felt like I was light, not quite on the verge of passing out, but light feeling. So with all of that in mind, I just thought it would be a smarter decision to not do that yesterday. Today, since I was just basically going to have a 40-minute run, and since that would take me about 2 sets more than I did yesterday, I thought, well, I'll give it a try on the 3rd set, see how I feel. That's when I touched the high 180s. On the 4th set, I hit the 190s, and I can tell that this is something that maybe at the most I'll do 4 sets of while I'm running right now, especially while we're in these upper temperature extremes, because the upper temperatures also contribute to the higher, the elevated heart rate, and so does fluid loss, you know? So by the end of my run, if I've sweat a whole lot, which I have, then it's possible that I might be challenging my my cardiovascular system a little bit more than would be considered safe. So I'm doing all of this with a good deal of self-control in mind, and health is wealth, and wealth building is something that's a process. It's not something where we just simply invest everything all at once, you know? We don't want to do something like that, because we can significantly increase our odds of failure and injury in particular. So all of these things that we're doing, every single action that we're doing in this wealth building process, even listening to this video itself and trying to figure out, what's this guy talking about? Why is he coming up with these things so slowly? Well, there's a lot of traffic I was merging into. I just passed a vendor that is selling some amazing looking watermelons. I'm probably going to go back, but first I want to take account of what I've got going on so that I don't come up with an excess and contribute to wastefulness. So with all of that, I just wanted to say my adding the upper body workouts to my daily program while engaged in a program that I already feel successful in has been another game changer, because as I'm able to get up and start running from the push-ups, I feel like, wow, this part's easy. You know, this part probably used to be the hard part for me, because in the past as a child, I remember doing the 10 push-ups. Well, that was a challenge, but it wasn't as much of a challenge of trying to run for an extended period of time. So once again, the cardiovascular system is amazing. The muscular system, the respiratory system, all of it is amazing, but it's not amazingly in tune if we're not trying to stay tuned. So until next time, stay tuned.